Let's jump right into the 10 hygiene tips every girl or vulva owner should know. Number 1. Wearing underwear that is appropriate. To wear the most appropriate underwear. Wear cotton pants if you are going to tend to the ladies' garden downstairs or just for everyday use downstairs. Cotton ties are great because even though they're made of light fibers, water isn't allowed to accumulate because they're breathable and allow the air to exchange. This keeps them clean. There are no bad microorganisms blooming there because you don't let a lot of sweat collect there, which means no rashes and no bad microorganisms, which is the bad bugs and the bad bacteria that cause infections. Cotton pants all the way, no infections.
Number 2. When you remove your pubic hair, make sure that you take good care of the lady garden downstairs by trimming your hair and not doing anything else to it. You can also maintain the length of your hair while not irritating your skin. Number 3. I know many people have a problem with hair going down the stairs, so we're going to talk about shaving downstairs. Obviously, trimming is not for everyone. Even if as a doctor you can do anything you want. For me, trimming will always be the best option. However, if you do have to shave, remember to shave in the direction of the hair growth and not against it. What this means, for example, is that my hair grows in the opposite direction from where it grows now. Thus when I use a razor, I shave downwards, not upwards. This will give you a closer shave because you shave downwards. Although you are getting a closer shave, your skin comes out more irritated. In order to avoid any irritation on your skin, you should shave with a thinner blade. Bear in mind that you should shave in the direction of hair growth. Number 4. Intimate hygiene washes can be used if you wish. They are not necessary. Just the opposite is true. You can use it whether you like it or not. It's neither a good idea nor a bad idea, but you should make sure you use it in a responsible manner. Only the vulva should be cleaned. The visible part of the birth canal is the vulva, while the internal part is the vagina. There really is no need to add anything to it. It's a queen and will take care of itself when it's necessary. Using an intimate hygiene wash, a simple mild soap, or just water to clean it. If you do not like having discharge on your underwear, I want to talk about vaginal discharge a little bit. I am aware that it can be uncomfortable and irritating for people. The thing to do, even if discharge is completely normal, is to use panty liners. Panty liners resemble small cotton pads, or they can even be made of biodegradable materials that protect the environment. In fact, there are panty liners of all kinds, and what they do is absorb any discharge you have, and if you have spotting, they can also absorb that. However, it is a good idea to have panty liner-free days every now and then as well. Your skin really breathes, but aside from that, panty liners are a great way of staying dry. Number 5. Waxing down there is okay, the doctor says, which is basically that it's fine to wax every once in a while. However, you should try to avoid waxing regularly on your genital skin because it's a very violent process. You just go and yeah, you know what, your genital skin isn't meant to do that. It's too thin, fragile and sensitive, so you shouldn't wax it too often. Number 6. In my experience, many Instagram influencers tell you to scrub your lady bits to keep them clean, as well as to scrub your lady bibs to prevent ingrown hairs. You don't want to scrub your genital skin. It's not a good idea. If you feel like you need to scrub, you can use a washcloth or soft cloth to gently buff the skin instead. You should not use those fancy scrubbies thingies with these fancy coffee powder granules because your genital skin is very delicate, and you can use an old towel to gently buff your skin to avoid ingrown hairs. You can use the little exfoliating bits on it to gently buff your skin, but don't scrub too hard because that's going to hurt. People don't like the pain of that. Number 7. Many people tend to wipe their vulva right after peeing, because if you wear your pants right away, you're kind of wet down there, so it's just not a fun idea. You can do that if you want, but make sure you wash yourself first. Number 8. The front bit should be wiped first, then you should go to the back. This means you should wipe your vulva as well as your vagina first, then touch your butthole. The thing is that your butthole contains a lot of bacteria you don't want to get near your vagina or your urethra. By the way, your urethra is where you pee, so you don't want to bring bacteria all the way through your butt all the way forward to your vagina and urethra, because those bacteria can cause infections. Number 9. Have regular pap smears. Your gynecologist will do pap smears by inserting a tiny speculum into your vaginal wall. The speculum has a very subtle shape and looks like a duck's beak. A cervix smear will check to see if it's healthy or if there's anything you need to worry about after opening up the vagina gently. The cervix is basically the entrance to your uterus. It's like the doorway to your womb. Therefore, it's a very important test you can get regularly to make sure you're feeling good and that you're in good health. It's also very important to get your blood tested on a regular basis. Number 10. You don't need to do anything to make your vagina clean, since it is a self-cleaning organ. You don't need to wash it with any soap, and you don't need to use any perfume gel. Nothing goes inside the vagina except vaginal fluid or vaginal discharge, so there's no need to put in any bati or neem ki patty. It is the vagina's natural response to this process that keeps it clean. Let it be. Let it be. That's all I have to say about it. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any videos by us.